everyone, let's get ready together. I say get ready, it's almost like 4 in the afternoon. I had the day off from work today, and so I woke up really late. Well, I woke up really early. Actually, let's start the makeup and then I'll talk. I NYX concealers. I'm so sorry, my cat is freaking out if you can hear her. Lucille! I woke up at like 4 a.m. and then again at 5 a.m. And then I couldn't get back to sleep until like 6 a.m. And then I ended up fully waking up at like 11:30. And you know what, that might be why I'm not feeling too hot today. It's just one of those days, you know, like I just don't feel good. Like I kind of spent like all day on the couch. Like I tried to get some like extra stuff done because I finished all the work I had to do for the week yesterday, and so I was like, okay, like now we're just vibing. I just like couldn't get anything done. Great, and I got concealer in my eyebrows, but I just like couldn't get myself up. Like I wanted to film this hours ago, and honestly I wasn't even sure if I was gonna put makeup on today because I just like I haven't, like I was just not in the mood to do anything but stay in bed. I'm not even putting on foundation, I'm just using concealer all over my face because I'm just like so low energy. And you know what, we're retrying this e.l.f. sponge. It's really dense. I don't really like it the last times I tried it. But we're feeling risky today. I don't know. I just don't like how it feels. It's like it's hard. It's not squishy. Which I like a squishy sponge. I feel like these e.l.f. sponges just like pick up product and don't like actually blend them. I don't know how to describe it. They're not my favorite. But yeah, I was not in the mood today to do literally a single thing, like at all. And like that's rough, man. Like that really sucks when you're not in the mood to do anything. And like my mental health has been like really great actually the past little bit. And that's been like, I've been so happy about that, probably because like I've been working and like been doing like extra stuff for me, and I've been like doing really well. And then today it just kind of all like came crashing down, and my boyfriend's out of town this week, so like I haven't seen him. So I've literally just like been home alone a bunch, which has like really sucked a lot. And I just like, it's so like when you're in the kind of mood where you just like can't like want to get out of bed, like it's so hard. But I'm making myself do this. I'm so sorry if like this isn't gonna be like a fun and enjoyable video. Like I'm trying my best, but it's just like that's not the mood I'm in today, and like that's fine, but like it's not so bad that I can't do things, you know? Like I was trying to write things earlier and it just like wasn't. I got a little bit done, and then like I sat with like my head in my hands for like a half an hour, and that's fine. That's fine, because that's not every day. It's not every day that happens. One day is fine, and I might go out later and I don't know, do something to like try and cheer myself up. We'll see. I want to, so that was one of those steps. I was like, if I can just get like my makeup done, then like I'll feel cute, I'll feel better, and then like maybe I'll wanna go out, because it is a Friday, and every Friday I literally just like sit at home and do nothing. My boyfriend and I both are like such homebodies that we like, sometimes we go out for dinner, but like a lot of the times we'll just like stay home and like watch a movie or like hang out, play a game or like something like that. I say play a game, we don't always do that. We've like never done that. It's like an idyllic situation. I'm impressed by how well this like low-key shade match has worked for me. It's just adding the lightest amount of coverage because this sponge isn't great. Like literally it's just feels like I'm hitting myself with like a toy foam brick kind of a thing. I don't know, I don't love it. I don't love it. I haven't had any bugs. It's so off topic. We've been getting these like big flies in our house and it's so annoying because I don't like them and they never happen when my boyfriend's home. It's literally always when I'm home alone. There will be like a giant fly and then I spend like 20 minutes trying to like get it out. We have like a balcony, so I'll like open the door, but like it will just keep going to the windows. I'm like, no, go outside, go outside. It's very frustrating. I was on the phone with my mom yesterday because she called and it was literally like I was on the phone with her and for most of the phone call I was also like yelling at this fly. I have an electric fly swatter too, but like the bugs in California, it doesn't kill them. I don't know why. It doesn't kill them. Like Massachusetts horseflies, it killed. The ones here, it doesn't work. I don't know why. This actually looks really, really nice. I'm okay. I'm a lot happier. Rare Beauty bronzer stick. How am I gonna apply this today? Just gonna take a stipple brush. This is kind of how I normally do it. I don't know if you can see. Bugs be crazy, man. And I hate them. I do not like them at all. One of my biggest fears is like, I don't want them to like climb into my orifices. Like I'm so afraid of them like climbing into my nose, like climbing up my, or like flying into my mouth. Like I can't. It's like, that's what my fear is. I'm not like actually afraid of like the bug. I'm afraid of the bug going inside my body, which might be irrational. I think it's very rational. It's very small. It's the same reason that like elephants are afraid of mice, I've heard, because they can climb up their trunks. And there was like a little hole in one of our doors. And I think that that's where, not in the door, but like at the bottom corner of the door, like the door wasn't fitting in the door frame correctly. And so I think that that's where like the bugs were coming in, because I found one over by the door, and that's usually where I hear like the little buzzing sound first, is over at the door. And so I put like a little towel in front of it. There hasn't been a bug yet today. So I don't know, but I think I'm right. I think that that's where it was coming from. Also, like I'm just winging it with my makeup today. I just wanted to do something like really light to just make me feel better. Like I'm not trying to do like a makeup look, just trying to like put some makeup on, play with makeup and have fun. That's literally all, that's my whole intention right now, is just to like play and have fun. I'm not, if you haven't noticed already, that is not the vibe of today's video. I also haven't uploaded in a couple days because like I was traveling one of the days, and then I got electrolysis recently. If you follow my TikTok, you've seen my videos about that. Oh, and I also posted them on shorts. They're on shorts too. I had to like cut them up into parts, but they're there. So I was giving you guys some content, but like not long form videos, which is like, that's what I like. That's the fun, is sitting down and blabbering and then editing it out after. I think that's enough bronzer. I don't like a whole lot of bronzer because like I'm pale as hell. Also like a lot of bronzer just like doesn't look natural on me, you know? So like I go try to do like a very light hand with my bronzers. That's why I love like a more sheer powder bronzer, like if a bronzer, what am I saying? Take a breath. If a bronzer has like, if it's like highly pigmented, I don't know, sometimes I find that those, especially like for like if you're fair, even if it's a light bronzer, it can sometimes be difficult to like blend out and make look natural. That's what I find for me. I find that like more of just like a subtle bronze works better because it looks more natural and it's easier to blend, and that is like, it's very subtle, but it's very cute, I think. Also, sorry if the lighting is bad. It's, like I said, like 4 p.m. The sun is in weird places. There's a tree in front of my window. We're tackling the obstacles today. We are finding strength somewhere. What do I want to do now? I want to bite this sponge. That was an intrusive thought. I really want to bite it. I want to bite it so bad. I'm going to put it down so that way I don't bite it. What do I want to do now? I don't really want to powder, actually. I'm gonna slightly powder my under eye and my lid, just so that way the concealer like isn't like crease city. Also, Selena Gomez released a new song last night. And it's like all that's been playing in my head today. because it's just so fun. And I texted my boyfriend, I was like, just so you know, yes, I am dancing and singing to this song, but we're fine. It literally crashed Spotify, which I thought was so funny. I had to go like watch the music video on YouTube because I wanted to listen to it when it came out, because of course I support Selena. Of course I support Selena. I had a very fun time listening to it and singing it all day and dancing. And the makeup in that video is so gorgeous. I just saw on TikTok, Melissa Murdick, who was the makeup artist on that shoot, she like went through the whole, like how she did the makeup, and she's a gift. Melissa Murdick is a gift if you follow her on TikTok. If you don't, you need to. She's a celebrity makeup artist. She does Selena's makeup a lot, and she'll like take you through the look. She's so smart. She knows what she's talking about. She's a gift. She is a gift. That's all the powder I'm gonna do, and that we might regret that later, but I don't think we're gonna. What do I want to blush? I want to use e.l.f. Bora Bora, because this is a very bright color, but on the, yeah, this is clean. On the cheeks, it just looks like that was so intense. It just looks like a really natural flush, especially like on my skin. It like, you'll see. I've used it before if you've been around. Like if you just lightly pat it on, that just looks like the most natural flush of color on my cheek. I went to Ulta the other day just to like play around. I didn't get anything, but I was playing with the Urban Decay Hydromaniac blushes. Wow, I was impressed just playing with them. I'm gonna get one probably for my birthday. That's next week. They were so gorgeous. Like I swatched them on my hand and they lasted on my hand for like 2 hours. They were just like still on my hand and they were still dewy. And then even after that, like it left like a nice stain on the parts, like after it had like worn off and the dewiness had gone away after hours. Like I was impressed. I am a fan of Urban Decay, so. Also, yes, I put blush all over like the bridge of my nose. I don't know why, we're just trying to be happy today, okay? We're just trying to be happy today. That's it. Just trying to go for happiness. I find that on days when I don't feel good, like the hardest thing like truly is like standing up. So sometimes I'll just make myself stand up for a while, which sounds ridiculous. It sounds so silly, but it does kind of help. I've noticed like actually just like standing up, getting up, like walking around. Like I don't know about you guys, like I have like a kind of small apartment, so like I'm also like confined in these spaces when I'm not like outside. And it's also hard to just go outside. So sometimes you really just have to, like, if you can, which like if you can't, understandable, been there, I get it. But like if you can make yourself like get up or go outside or like just do something small, like make breakfast or something, like the little steps like really add up. Even if you like get up, make breakfast, and then like go back to bed, like eat it in bed, that's fine. You got up, you accomplished something, and for that we clap, we applaud. Good job, proud of you. So I kind of want to do like fun eyeshadow, but the base is really light, so I actually don't know if I want to do that, but I actually like kind of really do want to do that because like fall is kind of coming. This is the Colourpop Wild Nothing palette, and also this is like low-key so old, the Tarteist Pro palette, the Pro to Go palette. I don't think they make this anymore. This has been sitting in my car for a while because like for some reason I thought I was like, oh, like if I ever need to like touch up my eyeshadow in the car. I've never once in my life done my eyeshadow in the car, ever in my life. Why did I think I was like, I bought this exclusively to put in my car, and it's been sitting in my car for so long, not getting used, and it's stunning, and I love these shadows. So I took it out of my car literally like 2 days ago. I'm gonna put them on. So we're gonna play with both of these palettes. I kind of want to do Pumpkin Spice came out yesterday at Starbucks. So I've kind of been in a fall mood, even though it's still August. For me, fall starts September 1st. The end of August, we're still in summer. I understand that technically September 21st is when fall starts, but for me, it starts September 1st. But so I might do like a transitioning into fall look. I'm gonna take this like orange color, this like peachy orange. Let's try this. Crease that bitch up. This also could just look terrible. which is also totally okay if it looks really bad. Because it's makeup, you can take it off. It's not that deep. It's literally fine. But I think this is gonna be a vibe. I think we're gonna absolutely have a rockin' makeup look today. I just have the feeling the vibes are there. Once I started going, I think we're gonna get there. I think we're gonna have the vibes today. See, just sitting here doing this, my mood has improved so much. Okay, so now we have this orange. I'm gonna bring this all the way up actually. We're smoking this out. We're gonna bring this all the way up. Bring it up to the brow bone. Okay, we're gonna cover everything because why the not? Why not? Okay, what now? Smaller brush. I'm gonna take this like cool toned brown. It's like a very light cool toned brown. I don't know how this is gonna go because we just put down like an orange. We're gonna mix our tones here, and you know what? It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be so pretty. It's gonna be classy. It's gonna give pumpkin spice. I'm just taking a little bit at a time, okay? I'm not, because I know that if I go in with like a shiz ton, this is not gonna be a vibe. But if I go in with a little bit, we can make it a vibe. That's why I'm dipping in so much, because I'm only picking up like a little bit each time. Okay. Sorry if you can't see. Can you see? Oh my goodness. But yeah, my birthday is next week and I'm very excited. I'm turning 24, which is fine, but like I low-key like the number 23. Like I like being 23. It sounds nice. And my boyfriend's birthday is 3 days after mine. And it's so funny because we were born the same year too. Like, so he was born like in the same state too. So like a couple towns over, 3 days apart. So we're both from Massachusetts. So whenever, because we live in California now, whenever we like go out to like a restaurant or a bar or something and we like hand over our IDs, I'm always so afraid that like they're gonna think that they're fake because we have out-of-state driver's licenses from the same state that are 3 days apart. Like I'm just always afraid that they're gonna be like, were you guys like 3 people apart in line at like the fake ID place? And I'm always so afraid of that, but I'm like, they're real, I promise, like we're adults. So I always feel like I look suspicious because I'm afraid that they're gonna think that we like, that they're fake. And also, a waiter the other day asked my boyfriend after he gave him his license, he was like, you're over 21, right, bud? And it was like, what? And he was like, oh, we just like have to ask that if it's an out-of-state license. And I was like, everyone's gonna answer yes to that if they're handing you either a real or a fake ID. Like, what? Like, that's a horrible system. That's such a bad system to gauge that. That made me funny. That made me funny. That made me laugh. We've never been asked that before at that restaurant. We go to that restaurant a lot. Not a lot, but probably like once a month we go there. No one's ever asked us that before. I'm really going for it with this orange color. It's too much. It's too much. I'll admit it. It's too much, but we're here. I did too much. This is way too much. Who let me do this? Why did anyone let me do this? This did not go how I wanted, but you know, it's fine. It's fine. You know what? We said pumpkin. We're doing pumpkin. And this is my color switch. This just gets like any extra, there was eyeshadow left over on a brush, gets it off. You can buy these like anywhere. I think, actually no, I don't. Do I want to brush with this? No. I want to take this like cranberry color right here. We're going for it with the look today. I'm not gonna do too much with this because we already did a lot. I'm gonna keep this nice and low. Okay, see, that's pretty. That's pretty. Also, side note, I've always known who Trixie Mattel was, but I didn't start watching her channel, like her YouTube videos, until yesterday. And I literally watched them all day yesterday. Like I was cleaning my house, watching Trixie Mattel videos. and it was just very fun. Shit! Ah! I got it. Oh, I got it up here. How am I gonna... I'm trying to be careful, I promise. Okay, and now I'm gonna take the brush and just kind of try to soften like the areas where I put it. I don't know, not really buffing it out, just kind of soften it because I don't want it to go higher. Keeping it low. Get low, get low, get low, get low to the window. To the wall, to the wall, to the drop, Oh, I like it. It's very fun. See, the lighting now looks better on camera, but like now it's dark in here. The lighting just won't make up its mind. I don't know why. Okay, so that's how we're gonna keep the, oh, I have to do the bottom. The bottom, the little brush. Just kind of connect that to the bottom lash line a little. I don't want it super crazy on the bottom lash line. Do I want some of the I do, I want some of the purple down there. I'm gonna take some of this cranberry color again on a little flat brush. Just stamp that on the lower lash line. Just for, I don't know, to add that cranberry color down there and more definition to the eye. I like it. What now, what now, what now? I want to do some liquid highlight. This is from Flower Beauty. I love this one. This is in the shade Opal. You just have to work quick with these because otherwise they will just like dry in place. They dry very quickly, which is nice because you want it to like stay, you want it to have lasting power. But like you can't like put it on and like, I don't know. You gotta work kind of quick with them, but then like it's just so pretty. I do one finger to start and then I like always end up wanting like more of like a diffused like look, and then I'll go in with more fingers because I find that if you use like a bigger blending space, like one finger, it's gonna be more precise, a bigger blending space, you're just gonna be able to move it around faster and it'll like blend in more. And then I love how this highlight looks on the nose. I don't always love highlight on the nose, but this one, I love how it looks on the nose. And it just makes me happy. Just makes me happy to put it on the nose. So let me do it, okay? Just let me have this. Brows, Maybelline Brow Fast Sculpt. You know this part. This is my favorite. Keeps the brows in place all day long or for the next few hours, however long I have this makeup on for. Keeps them in place, adds a nice tint. Big fan over here. I prefer, this one is like not as cool and as dark as I want. Like for my brows, like what I prefer, but we're here. My brows are really dark, so maybe having something a bit lighter is helping me look less crazy, I don't know. That's the brows. I don't do a whole lot to them because I have naturally very full brows, which I've been meaning to make a video on how to fill in your brows if you have naturally full brows. I find that like a lot of things that like most people say like how to fill in your brows, like if you already have like naturally full brows, you just want to like give them like a little bit of like a tint wash of color or like fill in some sparse areas. Like it's very different for us how we fill in our brows. And I think all that's left is lips and lashes. Actually, I'm gonna go in with a setting spray first before I do lips and lashes. I didn't grab one, but I'm gonna grab one. Give me a second. Okay, I just went and grabbed Urban Decay All Nighter. It's really good. The e.l.f. one is also really good. You can get a lot of really good affordable setting sprays. I just have this one, so I'm gonna use it. It's almost empty, but especially because I didn't use like powder all over my face, I would like want to make sure to set it with a setting spray. Got it all over my legs. I didn't grab my fan either, so we're just gonna take a notebook. Okay. Now lashes. I'm just gonna curl them. I love this Shiseido lash curler. Also the earrings. I meant to address that earlier. I wasn't just like wearing earrings on like my like really shitty feeling day. I put them on to do this video because I thought that it would make me look like better for YouTube. I don't know if it did, but that's like, I wasn't just like sitting around moping all day wearing fucking gold hoops. I'm not that person. I always feel like once I've done my second eye, my lash curler is like a little bit warmer and then I gotta go in and like recurl my first eye, just like a little bit. Just one little, the Saie Mascara 101. It's really good. It's really good. It's $26. You don't need to spend $26. I've addressed this before. If you do want it, I recommend getting mini sizes of mascaras because I've never finished a mascara before. It expired. I don't think ever once in my life have I finished a mascara before it expired. But it is a really nice mascara. But I'm also not someone who like layers up mascara, so if you're like, that doesn't work well after like 3 coats. Okay, I usually put 1. It's like I like never put 2 coats of mascara on. That's just like not my vibe. I have sometimes, but for every day, I'm like a 1 coat kind of gal. And I'm also a gets mascara on the lid kind of gal. So I noticed when you work slower with this mascara, that's when like the lengthening, because it's supposed to be a volumizing and lengthening mascara. I think it gives fine volume. I wouldn't say it gives crazy volume. It does a good job separating the lashes, which is how I like volume to work in mascaras. But when you're like going slow is really when like the length like really builds. We're not all perfect. We're not all perfect. That's fine. That's the fun part. That is the fun part of life, is that we're not perfect. It's gonna go in with a nude gloss. This is Tower 28 in the shade Pistachio. Nice nude pink. You know what, I started to regret this before I put it on. Like, it was sitting there and I was like, I think I want something even more nude than this. But I think with the cranberry on the eyes, this looks really nice. This looks really nice. I actually really like how this came out. Now let me try and get, like, it's so bright on my face and I'm so sorry about that. That's more close to what it looks like in real life. Wow. But now it's like so, sorry. It's like so dark in my apartment now. But I actually really like how this came out. Do I want to do more blush or bronzer though? A little bit. I'll put on a little bit more blush and bronzer. Can't hurt. Yes, it can. Yes, it can. We're just gonna go very, very light, okay? Tap off, it says tap, 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 tap. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, 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 tap. Okay. Tap, 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 tap. Sorry, I'm like hunching I put my mirror back there. I also love these because these like do dry down to a powder. They're super blendable and they last a really long time. Okay, we ended up doing a bit too much blush in the front, I think. No, I think it's a vibe actually. I take it back, it's a vibe. Okay, and here we go. Thank you for watching this. If you're still here, thank you so much for getting ready with me. If you were watching this because you were having a bad day, I hope that your day gets better. I already feel a little bit better after doing this. I just feel more like myself. I feel more ready to do things. Maybe it was the talking to someone, maybe it was the like doing something for myself. I don't know exactly what it was, but it really helped. And if you are here watching this, thank you so much. I hope that you have a great day. And I hope that you feel better if you were watching this because you were down. Thank you for doing your makeup with me. I hope that you were like getting ready with me. That would have been so fun. Like, that's what I do a lot of the times when I get ready. I'll like watch like the people's like long get ready with me's and I'll be like do like getting ready with them. And it like makes me feel like I have a friend. And so like I hope that you know that we're friends. This was us becoming friends. All right. Thank you. I love you. Bye. I hope that you know that we're friends. This was us becoming friends.